associate it with like their pride and their like I hate foreigners and I'm rude to foreigners kind of people, but they're not. Like most of them weren't. But it's just kind of like, I'm not really sure why. There's probably a reason. I'll probably look it up later or something about why Japan's not reproducing. And then my guess is that it's because they're so crowded right now that they think that they don't need to like reproduce, and they're like worried about being like the new India or something, and so they're not like having kids. And then, but then it also has to do with like my dad talked about like how he was on this dating site for a while, and it was weird, and it's like foreign Asian girl dating site, like it was interesting. And a lot of them, as you can imagine, were from poorer countries and were very like, I want a sugar daddy, which, fine, honey, if you need a sugar daddy, then go ahead, but like, my dad is not gonna be your sugar daddy, okay? Back off. So, Dad met a lot of those, and then he said that, anytime he, like, met someone from Japan, they were always like, let's hang out in Japan for, like, a few days and, like, party and, like, have fun, and then I'm done with you. And, like, I'm done, and I'm just like, huh. So, I think it also has to do with, like, the woman, like, being, like, very carefree, and, like, Japan used to be extremely, like, sexist, and it still kind of is, but a lot of women are, like, breaking tradition, and, like, it used to be, like, very clearly, like, male-dominated. Like, the woman even used to hold the door open for guys, and, like, very male-dominated. And anytime my grandma told me any of those kind of stories, I would just get mad, because I'm kind of a feminist. I was just like, excuse me, okay. But, like, there used to be this thing where, like, okay, I'll show you. I actually like sitting like this for fun, but, like, in Japan, you sit like this, like, kneeling, but, like, not really kneeling, but, like, kind of kneeling, and then, well, the girls sit like that, and then the guys sit, like, yoga position, like that, and, sorry, you got to see my belly roll, okay, okay, so that's how it used to be, but now, women sit like men, and, like, and women, or, like, their women seating thing, too, and, like, women are, like, becoming less housewives and more working, and, like, I don't know, it's just, it's very good, but at the same time, I feel like women are being, like, a little too, like, carefree, and, like, I'm my own independent woman, and, like, I'm not getting in a relationship, and, like, I'm not having kids, and, like, so that's part of the reason, too, and, so, like, there's, like, hardly any kids, in Japan right now, which is, I mean, it's okay for now, because it's, like, Japan is still very, like, crowded, because it's small, and it has, like, it used to, like, be, like, lots of kids, well, not lots of kids, but, like, average amount of kids, but because there's just such a small island, and there's just, like, people, like, kids, and, like, just average amount of kids seems like a lot in Japan, and so it used to be like that, but then now, like, with women's, like, independent movement, it's becoming more like, I'm not having kids, I'm not getting a relationship, like, full of commitment, and, come on, that was weird. It was like, I heard this, like, tapping, scratching noise on my door, and it almost sounded like a cat, but it kind of sounded like my grandma, because she would do something like that. It sounded like, and I was just like, what? And then, so I opened it, and there was, like, nothing. It was probably, oh my god, you know what it was? My door was kind of, like, a crack open, and it, like, there was probably, like, some, like, wind from, like, my big ass or something, and it's, like, something happened, draft of wind or something, and, like, it pushed the door in a little bit, and I heard, it, like, scrape against the door frame. That's probably what happened. And so, yeah, so I think that's why Japan isn't really having kids. And then, but that isn't very good. I mean, it's okay now, but like in the future, like since there's not any kids, like there's not gonna be any like much like options for like the future population and like just so either Japan is either going to start having immigrants come to like fill their population, or they're gonna still stay stubborn and very like prideful. Japan is Japan and like sorry if the lighting is weird. It's like I have my blinds covering the window and like the light is like shining down, so it's kind of like shadow. This video is like 40 minutes long because I talked about a lot and I can rant forever. So yeah, sorry if you watch it. I'm sorry. Yeah. I think I'm gonna say goodbye now because it's too much. Lo siento, sorry. Sumasen. I mean, sorry in Japanese, and I'm sorry in Spanish, and I'm sorry in English, because those are literally the only 3 languages I know. Which, I'm not fluent in Spanish at all, I'm not fluent in Japanese at all, like, English, I struggle with, and that's just because I'm a weird person, and, like, stutter, and, like, stutter, and, like, weird noises, and just, like, what is wrong with my body? Just, like, stop. Please. And what was that weird thing? I was like, like, no, you're not here, stop, what are you doing? And like, my hair is just like, no. Ow.